Hi, good evening, Bolamurali. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Hi, Sajan. Yeah, we will hear you.
Yeah. Very good evening, all. Hi, very good evening, all. I am Sajan from Chennai. On behalf of Crypto Tech World, I welcome you all for this fine evening. This program is going to happen for the next 90 minutes. So be prepared for it. This will be a completely virtual program. So make sure you install your Zoom application. So once you install Zoom application, once you open the link, make sure you click the join audio button. So then only we can hear you, you can hear us. So this program is going to be fully about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Not only that, the next 90 minutes will be very informative for you. We're going to learn more about trading, and you can have an opportunity to earn monthly profits of 10 to 20% profits from your own cryptocurrency account. This is the subject of the meeting. The next thing is about the presenter. The person who is going to come now is a highly qualified person from IIT Kanpur. I think you guys know from India. This is a very big engineering institute in India. Not only that, he is a certified blockchain consultant in cryptocurrency, and he has trained more than 1,000 cryptocurrency consultants around India. And currently, he is earning monthly, daily, 0.5 to 5% in cryptocurrency using automation. So get ready, guys. This program is going very informative, and we are happy to say this. This is our first English trading webinar. We are doing it for the first time. So I really feel a bit nervous today. Anyhow, I welcome Mr. Bolamurali onto the screen.
Thanks, Sajan. Thanks, Sajan.
Yeah.
So, hey, good evening, all. Welcome to this program. First of all, thank you, Sajan, for giving such a wonderful introduction. So, I'm very pleased, as Sajan said, this is the first English webinar that we are taking, because we both belong to South India, and it's pretty natural that we are most inclined towards our local language, where we wanted to ensure that those people get the knowledge of what cryptocurrencies are, and how they can trade and all those stuffs. And since we have built up a very big, massive market there, so we thought why don't we capitalize this particular opportunity where we help the other people also across the country, and in fact across the globe, to understand how these entire markets operate, how to automate the trades, and how to go about this. So I once again welcome you all as a part of Crypto Tech World family. I once again welcome you all to this webinar, where we are going to talk about trading and earning around 10 to 20% per month using trading bots especially, and using artificial intelligence as a concept. So as Sajan said, this is about my profile. Anyhow, he has already given a brief introduction about myself. But one particular thing is, a lot of people will be thinking whether, I'm still an authenticated consultant from IIT Kanpur. So this is basically my certification, where I have completed my PG in terms of blockchain certification from IIT Kanpur. And not only that, I specialize in core areas of intelligent technologies. When we talk about intelligent technologies, we talk about blockchain, we talk about IoT, we talk about machine learning, we talk about artificial intelligence. So, and moreover, in fact, even the my entire career in terms of selling IT solutions to various organizations, the main forte where I have played around is the blockchain part. So that is where I come from. That is one particular thing that I wanted to share before the program, because this obviously talks about the authenticity that needs to be there when we talk about completely something which is digital, or something which is pretty advanced when compared to the other technologies that are available in the market. So welcome you all once again. So we'll straight away plunge into the program, where we are talking about the agenda of the program. See, this is what we are going to look into this in today's session, where we are going to talk about 5 basic secrets that I'm going to reveal as a part of this program. See, of course, since we are talking about cryptocurrency as being one of the major aspects of, and the trading is revolving around this particular segment, we have to give some kind of basic knowledge about what cryptocurrencies are, and how these markets operate, and whether it's going to be a lucrative option for us to trade in these markets. Then we of course plunge into the segment of artificial intelligence, how we are going to trade. So we when we talk about the secrets in detail, when we cryptocurrencies is not new to the segment, right? When the cryptocurrencies markets came in 2009, it was not that kind of popular in the markets. But after 2021, when the market suddenly plunged into the all-time highs, every particular people started hearing about cryptocurrencies. And I feel in today's scenario, cryptocurrencies has developed a lot of awareness. But the point is, when we talk about cryptocurrencies, when I ask about people about whether do they know about cryptocurrencies, whether do they know about blockchain technology, people straight away talk about, Bitcoin, they talk about Ethereum, or, they talk about the other cryptocurrencies that are prevalent in the market. But 90% of the people who talk about cryptocurrencies are not aware of the fact that, there is something called as a Bitcoin halving that happens in the cryptocurrency industry. And what is Bitcoin halving on the first place, and how it is directly connected to cryptocurrencies, or how it is directly connected to our trading, is what we are going to look at as a first secret. And secondly, we talk about trading. In trading, it's common to make losses, common to make profits. But do we really are going to see whether how we are going to trade without making any losses? And how are we going to automate this trade as a part of secret 3? And how do we make profits from day one? Whether I have knowledge about trading or not. So how do I generate profits from day one? So when we talk about the secret 2, 3, and 4, we are going to see it in terms of live trading testimonials from customers. We are not going to do the talk the talk kind of a methodology, where we are going to do the walk the talk kind of an approach here, where we are going to show how real people have started making profits, and most importantly, how we are trading without making any losses. So this is going to be a part of the live trading testimonials, where the real customers who trade are going to showcase their results. And last but not the least, we talk about making $1 lakh in 900 trades. Is it really possible to make such a kind of returns when we talk about cryptocurrencies as a market, where people will be thinking that in the last couple of years where cryptocurrencies markets have been on the downtrend, whether it's really possible to make $1 lakh in just 900 trades, how much investment is required for this kind of a return, all these kinds of things we're going to see in detail. So these are the 5 secrets that I'm going to walk you through. So as I said, we have divided the program into 3 basic parts. One is, I'm not going to dive in too much into cryptocurrencies or the details of the technology, and all those stuffs. But anyhow, I'm going to just give you an outline about, why cryptocurrency markets, and the most importantly, how this particular market perfectly makes sense at this particular moment to trade and make money. So the second is, we are going to deeply look into how the entire software or the artificial intelligence concepts enable cryptocurrency markets in terms of trading. How do we leverage the software in order to trade and make no losses and make profits from day one, and also automate the particular segment where we are going to trade. And last but not least, we are going to we are going to tell you what kind of support that we provide with crypto tech world as a community. So which is the most important aspect, because whenever we talk about technology, there are a lot of technical aspects involved in it, and a lot of people will be skeptical. All these concepts are right. All those sounds like, say, grass is green, but how do I operate? How do I learn this particular trading technique? So all this comes into the mind. So we have kept the third part as where we are going to tell you how, as a community, we have been helping people around to, automate this particular trade and, trade. The most important aspect when we talk about this webinar is, the crux of the webinar is, we are going to let people about how you are going to trade from your own account, where you are going to hold your investment in 100% in your control in trade. So that is the most important essence of this particular program. So let us not waste much of the time. So let us plunge into part 1, where we talk about cryptocurrencies. As I said, when we talk about cryptocurrencies, there are a lot of names associated with it. We give them names like virtual currency. We name them as digital currency. We talk them as, digital commodities or digital assets. So, but what cryptocurrency exactly is? Why do we have the need, in fact, for the cryptocurrencies to emerge? That's the most important aspect, because markets are constantly changing, world is constantly changing. Change is very essential for us to survive, right? But when we talk about change as a particular perspective, there are 2 or 3 important aspects why we look at change on the first place. So when we talk about these 2 or 3 aspects, one is basically when we lag behind big time, when compared to the other people who are there, or when we talk about development in other countries, or development in any other particular matter of fact. So that is one particular area which where we are thinking about to change. And not only that, when we get affected by something at a large scale, that is where we think about a change, right? So when we talk about cryptocurrency as an evolution, so why cryptocurrencies first of all evolved is basically because of an incident that happened in 2008. Everybody knows that Bitcoin was first created in 2009, right? So with the help of blockchain technology, Bitcoin was first invented by created by Satoshi Nakamoto. So we all know that. But what was the first place? What was the need for Bitcoin to come? That's the biggest question mark, right? So when we talk about the biggest question mark, when we talk about that, 2008, there was an incident that happened, which actually shook the economy, we could say. 2008, where Lehman Brothers is one of the famous financial institutions where everybody know about this particular organization. It's such a massive organization in the financial investment industry. They announced bankruptcy in 2008, right? So when they announced bankruptcy in the year 2008, what exactly happened? There was an economic turmoil, right? So the market started falling down, and the market started plunging. The banking sectors, the other financial, players who were associated with those organizations got severely affected. A lot of people in the IT sector, or even the BFSI sector, all these people started losing jobs. Was this actually the reason why Bitcoin was created on the first place? No. The major reason was millions and millions of people had invested in Lehman Brothers. So what exactly happened? They were not able to withdraw their funds. Since we announced bankruptcy, nobody was able to withdraw their funds. That is where the alarm stuck. That is where the pseudo-named person, Satoshi Nakamoto, started to think, when I talk about investments, I have my hard-earned money where I think that it is going to grow, where I'm going to create wealth out of it. I had invested. But suddenly I am not in a position to withdraw this particular money from the financial institution or a reputable financial institution which I trusted. Sorry. So which means that I don't have absolute control over my money. So when he thought about having absolute control over money, what he came to a conclusion is, the way I'm able to deposit my money, in the same way I have to withdraw my money. Or in other words, put forward in another word, when we talk about money, spending money, the major aspect where we spend money is basically to buy goods and services, right? For exchange of goods and services. So he thought that that is how I'm going to operate. So that is where the first cryptocurrency was created. Bitcoin was created in 2009 with the help of the blockchain technology. And currently we know that, Bitcoin is history, where we talk about 40 to 46% of market share is owned by Bitcoin in the entire $1 trillion cryptocurrency market share. Not only that, when we talk about Bitcoin as a particular a currency, we are talking it about as a global commodity, digital global commodity. And not only that, it has been accepted by even one of the countries as a national currency like El Salvador. And we can keep on talking about Bitcoin. Not only that, the most important aspect is blockchain as a technology. When people talk, people think that blockchain technology is something that has got to do only with cryptocurrencies. That's not the fact. Blockchain technology was first invented in 1990. But blockchain technology first came into existence, or people started knowing about blockchain technology only after the creation of Bitcoin. So that's how powerful cryptocurrency Bitcoin is. So why are we talking so much about Bitcoin? So that anyhow we're going to see in the later part of the webinar. So this is the major aspect why cryptocurrencies were first born, where Satoshi Nakamoto had a perception in his mind, thinking that it has to be people's currency, where he told that, if I need any goods or services from somebody, I will give Bitcoin and I'll procure the goods and services from them. In the same way, as an exchange of the coin to coin, he can also get the goods and services that I deal in. So, or most probably cryptocurrencies are believed that, it is something related to a people's currency. That's what cryptocurrencies are all about. So why did it grow drastically? So it was, of course, created in keeping in mind that, it's going to be people's currency, or, we are going to talk about something where we are going to have absolute control over our money or our finances. But how did it grow so drastically? It is because of the e-commerce industry's growth. Every particular person started to have all the services offered in the e-commerce sector big time. So how do I know that, how the money industry is also becoming big? Because I'm currently coming from the financial technology space. So I pretty much know about, how this entire industry is shaping, how the entire payments industry is evolving. We talk about, e-commerce industry going to such an extent that, we even for groceries, we are looking forward for Big Basket or Zepto. Nobody's house is, having the lunch or a dinner without a Swiggy or a Zomato. Our travel is not there without Ola or Uber. Our entertainments are not without Disney, Hotstar, Prime Video, Netflix, and so, right? In the same way, the payment industry also evolved over a period of a decade. When we talk about a decade or a 10 years period of time, we can all think about Paytm when they started. They did not have that kind of a magnitude or a pull in the market, right? People did not trust Paytm. So what is this? How do we trust something like a mobile wallet which can be directly linked to our banking account with the help of a UPI? Or, why should I use digital wallets on the first place to make payments? But currently, when we talk about this entire scenario of, Paytm or, or Google Pay or Phone Pay, all these kinds of e-commerce wallets, 99.99% of our payments are through QR codes, or our merchant payments are through your mobile applications, right? So that kind of deep penetration it is having in the market. So what is the direct link with digital currencies? Digital currency is something, it's the next step towards your, e-wallets. So that is what we can say when it comes to the cryptocurrency markets. So why cryptocurrencies? As I said, if somebody would have gone through the white paper of Bitcoin, they could have understood the clear title, which says it is peer-to-peer electronic cash system. If you want to put it in a very simple manner, you have a computer, you have from a server through a computer, you are going to transfer money, or you're going to do a transaction directly with the help of blockchain technology to another computer or another server. So in simple words, you're going to transfer money without the help of any mediator from one person to another person using blockchain technology. But is it safe? That's the question. So when we talk about blockchain as a technology, when people come and ask me what blockchain exactly is, the single word meaning for blockchain is always related to data security. Whether it's data security, information security, or any particular security, as a matter of fact, that is where blockchain comes into picture. Because the properties of blockchain are as such. So I'll just anyhow throw some 2 or 3 points into that also. But cryptocurrencies became really famous because of the features. So again, cryptocurrencies growth was, multifolds. When people started using the technology, when people really understood what cryptocurrencies were meant to be. So that is why cryptocurrencies can be accessed across 200 plus countries today. And not only that, cryptocurrency majorly is not governed by any third party as of now. Is it an advantage or is it a disadvantage? There are two-way debates about this. But cryptocurrency was something that was meant to be in nobody's control, or nobody should have that particular authority. That is where the most important property comes into picture when we talk about cryptocurrencies, or blockchain, as a matter of fact, is decentralized and distributed. When we talk about decentralized and distributed, it is very simple that when I have 100 people in a particular transaction system, I cannot withdraw, I cannot transfer, I cannot delete any particular information without having the majority in that particular ecosystem. So that anyhow I will dwell when it comes to the scams part. And moreover, when we talk about ecosystem which is operating without a third party, obviously the transactions will be cheaper. See, when we talk about third party, who can be third parties? Like your MasterCard, your Visa, your card association players, or even any other particular player. Of matter of fact, even our banking partners, all these can be third party players. But when we talk about blockchain as a technology, it eliminates everything. Through a string of commands, through a string of, blocks, all these transactions are getting, operated. And this particular transaction is validated by the entire ecosystem that is again owned by people like us. So that is why cryptocurrencies grew to a massive multifold level. And not only that, the kind of projects that we are currently looking at, in terms of futuristic value, again, cryptocurrencies values are always increasing. That's why, institutes like IIT Kanpur and all have given more preference to blockchain as a technology, because they were foreseeing growth of around 80 to 90% in this segment in the upcoming 5 to 7 years, because the market is not yet matured enough. So it's in the premature stage where, we have started using the entire application and the technology oriented aspect of it. So when we talk about no third parties as such, there comes the problem of, scams. So how do we avoid this? How do I, safeguard myself, or how do I safeguard my investments from, not getting into any particular scams? If we follow these 4 basic principles, You can come out of any particular scam as such from the cryptocurrency industry. See, we talk about public blockchain ledger. We talk about blockchain ledgers. Blockchain ledger is nothing but a transaction kind of an accounting ledger where all the transactions are stored, or where all the transactions are inserted and stored. You can say that. So there are three kinds of blockchain ledgers available. One is public blockchain ledger, second is private, and third is permission blockchain ledger. When we talk about any particular cryptocurrency investments, or if anybody is approaching you with a cryptocurrency investment, the first question that you should post with them is whether this particular investment criteria or this particular currency falls into a public blockchain ledger, a private blockchain ledger, or a permission blockchain ledger. As a certified cryptocurrency consultant, if you ask me, I would strongly not recommend to invest in any particular cryptocurrency which belongs to a private or a permissioned blockchain ledger. When we talk about a private or a permissioned blockchain ledger, we are again, the meaning of the word itself says that this is in somebody else's control. It can be a person, it can be an organization, but it is coming under one particular third-party interference, right? Cryptocurrencies are being prevalent, have been famous for non-interference from any particular third party. So how is public blockchain ledger then safe? So when we talk about public blockchain ledger being safe, there are two basic, most important properties of blockchain. One is immutability, second is distributed and decentralization, right? So what does this mean exactly? When I'm talking about a public blockchain ledger, we are talking about people of tens and thousands of crores available in a particular ecosystem. Let's assume that I am a cryptocurrency coin creator, where I have created a particular coin with a particular corresponding supply volume. I have inserted it into the public blockchain ecosystem. The moment I insert it into the public blockchain ecosystem, the two properties immediately apply. One is distributed decentralized, and second is going to be immutability. So what do we mean by distributed and decentralized? The moment it inserted into the public blockchain ledger, without having 51% of majority, I will not be able to transfer, I will not be able to withdraw, I will not be able to delete any particular information. That is what immutability is. Immutability, when we are talking about immutability, you cannot change any particular information. And when it is spread across thousands and thousands of crores of people, nobody has the power or the control or the authority to control either the supply volume or anything with respect to that coin. That is why investments in public blockchain ledger is one of the safest. So if you don't know, if the particular person who is coming with a cryptocurrency investment doesn't know what a public blockchain ledger coin is, then on the first place, he is not eligible, first of all, to promote such a particular investment scheme. Even for a matter of fact, if he is not aware, you can look at it in websites like coinmarketcap.com, coinjacko.com, or even you can go to the white paper of that particular coin and understand what ecosystem this comes into for the first place. Then the second point is, you should not invest in tokens, you can invest in coins. When we are talking about tokens and coins, how do I differentiate between a token and a coin? That's the question that a lot of people ask, right? Say, for example, if I'm going to Globus to do a shopping, where I have a membership card with Globus, let's say, I will be making repeated purchases in Globus or a lifestyle, right? But the points that are getting accumulated in that particular Globus card can be used inside only Globus. I cannot take that card and go and use it in Chopper Stop or a lifestyle or any other matter of fact, right? But coin is something where it's like my liquid money that is available in my debit card. So a token is particularly a particular coin where people will be promoting investment schemes which can be sold only in a particular exchange or which can be sold only in some particular exchanges. Again, this will be a part of private or a permissioned blockchain ledger, where that is again a strong feeling from my own personal advice that we should not invest in tokens because the resale value is not there, and again it is being controlled by some other third party. So a coin is somewhere where you can easily identify it with the supply volume, or you can even talk about coins which are largely available in the top 10 to 20 exchanges. So that is where we talk about the differentiation between a token and a coin. And the third most important point is, you should not give your funds to any particular third party, no matter how much returns that they give you. Even if they promise you 1 lakh percentage in terms of returns, we cannot transfer any particular money, or we should not share our private keys, or we should not share our secret faces to any particular person in the cryptocurrency sector. Say, for example, if you want a live example, we are talking about learning how to make 10 to 20% through trading and having your investments in your own control. Now I am saying that, let us assume that I am saying that I am an expert in this industry. You can transfer the funds to me where I'll be able to generate profits of 50 to 60% or more than 60% and give a lucrative, handsome returns to you. Then I am also a scammer on first place. So absolute control over your money is something where the way you deposit your money from your banking account, in the same way you are able to withdraw your funds and taking it from any of your exchanges or your trust wallets or any other wallets, for a matter of fact, to your bank account. That's where we talk about not having any kind of transfers done through a third-party system. Because when we talk about transferring, that is where 99.9% of the scams are happening, right? So, this is one particular thing that you have to avoid. And last but not the least, there should not be any lock-in periods for investments. When you talk about lock-in periods, so tax benefit is being given for particular investment criteria in India based by the government. Like, say, for example, like your mutual fund or an insurance where you hold it for 3 to 5 years, you get tax exemptions, right? Whereas in cryptocurrency industry, you don't get any kind of tax exemptions. We are paying taxes on the first place to get our profits booked on the first place. So any particular investment that talks about your investment being put inside and you're not able to withdraw it for 5 years or a period of time, or 3 years or 2 years period of time, and you will be able to only generate returns in terms of interest, that's not coming in the purview of a legal framework. So I would strongly suggest again these kinds of investments to be avoided, because again they will all be coming under a private or a permissioned blockchain ledger, because they will be again termed as a scheme-based token, which will again be a part of the private and permission blockchain. So if you are able to follow these 4 basic fundamentals, you will be able to completely come out of any particular scam that is available in the market. Now, cryptocurrency as an industry, when we talk about giving an outline of why cryptocurrency on the first place, how it was created, why it was created, we talk about people's money, we talk about its benefit, we talk about how to safeguard ourselves from scams. But what people understand about cryptocurrencies on the first place? How do you invest in cryptocurrencies? Even if I invest in cryptocurrencies, how long should I hold my investment to get a lucrative return? That's the most important aspect that people need to know, or we have to address, right? So when you have seen this webinar, and if you are saying you are going to consult with your friends or anybody whom you trust, stating that I attended a webinar who was a certified IIT consultant, and I'm planning to invest in cryptocurrency industry, people will be definitely sharing with you two most important opinions. The first opinion is, this industry is really growing, where you don't need that much big investment. You can start off with a small investment in some small coin which is at 0.000. Suddenly it'll boom, and you will be made an overnight billionaire. That's one particular opinion that people will share. Or the second opinion is, no, don't invest. People like, Sam Bankman-Friedman, you have seen so many people who have invested have all come to road, who have not made any money. So these are the 2 popular opinions that are available always in the markets, right? And depends on the perception, how people see cryptocurrencies. But is it the reality? Both the opinions are wrong. So how do I see cryptocurrencies on the first place? Any particular investment in the cryptocurrency industry, how long should I hold? So if I'm holding any particular cryptocurrency investments for 4 years, I'll be making a lucrative return. So what would be the lucrative return that we are talking about? Anywhere between 500% to 5,000% is the return that we are talking about. Is it really possible? If I'm holding an investment for 4 years, is it really possible for me to make that kind of money? That is what people always ask me, right? Is there any theory backing it? Or is there any solid proof that you have? That's where we are going to come into. We are talking about Bitcoin halving as a particular concept, which is a major part of cryptocurrency's growth in the market. So what Bitcoin halving is, I'm not going to too much delve into Bitcoin halving, but I'm just going to share the basics. This is a particular mechanism of controlling the supply volume that gets pumped into the particular blockchain ledger. Okay. So how does this operate? How does this happen? When we talk about any particular cryptocurrency that is getting created, or any particular transaction that is getting validated, or any particular double spending or avoiding all these kinds of fraudulent aspects getting eliminated, all of these have been governed in a public blockchain ledger by people called as miners. Miners are nothing but people like us who have advanced technologies, who have integrated circuit machines, who basically create cryptocurrencies on the first place, right? So they are the ones who are called as miners. What happens during every particular halving is, a halving happens once 210,000 blocks are inserted into one particular blockchain ledger. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, for every 210,000 blocks that get inserted into the blockchain ledger, That is where we term that particular coin term as halving or a Bitcoin halving, for a matter of fact. Okay, so every 4 years once this happens, approximately it takes around 4 years for every Bitcoin halving to happen, for this 210,000 blocks to be inserted into the blockchain ledger. Okay, so what happens in this? Why does this particular thing is related to the cryptocurrency growth is, after every halving, miners are actually paid in the same currency as an incentive to take care of the ecosystem, to create coins, to take care of transactions, or to eliminate fraudulent transactions, or even to validate transactions. They are paid the same coin as a bonus. But what happens after every halving is the level of bonus that they have been paid is cut into half. Let's assume we are all going for jobs, right? We are working for a year. We are expecting an increment of 10 to 15% every year. That is where we progress, and we are pretty happy with what we earn, and we continue in the job. But imagine if I am saying a scenario where if after every 4 years, once I'm going to cut your salary by half, will we be working? That's the biggest question mark, right? So when that happens, when halving happens, automatically the people who halve these cryptocurrencies, or the miners who halve, their numbers start to come down. When their numbers start to come down, the supply volume gets restricted. When the supply volume gets restricted, the demand of these cryptocurrencies skyrocket. Bitcoin halving is such an important activity in the cryptocurrency industry, because after every halving, the market tends to move in a bullish trend. And you can imagine 46% market shareholder in the cryptocurrency sector. When this particular coin becomes bullish, 99.9% of the cryptocurrencies are inclined, or they move along with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, they all come up. Bitcoin goes down, all the other cryptocurrencies come down. So this is why halving is the most important aspect when it comes to cryptocurrency industry. So this is what majority of the people don't know before investing in the cryptocurrency industry. So the good news is currently the halving is going to be in the next year, March 2024. So what are we trying to tell here is, this is a pre-halving year. Next year would be the halving year, and the year after that would be the post-halving year. These 3 years are the most crucial years to invest in cryptocurrencies to make maximum returns when it comes to trading. So is there any proof for this, whether this particular trend happens during the halving period? I've given the Bitcoin price chart movements. So on the left side, I've taken the years where Bitcoin has traveled from 2009, and in the right side, I've showcased the price movements of Bitcoin. If you see on the left side, I've highlighted 3 particular years in red: 2012, 2016, and 2020. These were the 3 years where 3 halvings happened. So, so when we talk about 2012, if you carefully notice, Bitcoin was at $5. After halving, exactly 2 years, the market climbed to $754 from $5. In the same way, after 2016, when 2016 it was at $434, exactly in a couple of years, it again shot up to $13,657, Bitcoin's price. Again, in the third halving during 2020, the Bitcoin's price was at $7,200, and it reached an all-time high of $69,500 by December 2023 during the post-halving period. So this is the proof that clearly showcases that, from the pre-halving period, the market starts moving up, and during the post-halving period, the market peaks out. From there is a fall. Now you can assume that, people who have lost money would have invested in the peak from where the fallout starts. This is the entire trend that the cryptocurrency industry, evolves in. So if people would have known that, again, this cryptocurrency industry will go up big time in another, 3 or 4 years, people would have, first of all, not wasted their capital. They would have stored their capital. They would have invested their capital, and they would have made a lot of profits. So now, as we know about cryptocurrency and, why we should invest in cryptocurrency and why it is an ideal time, let's talk about why cryptocurrency and why artificial intelligence when it comes to trading in cryptocurrency industry, right? So before talking about anything of that sort, see, what are the basic trading challenges that we have? Either knowledge and expertise is not there to trade in the markets, or we are pretty much busy where, we are not able to devote time to make, to spend time in the markets to, trade and make profits. Or sometimes we overtrade. We are not able to control our emotions. We don't know whether the market is going to go up or not. So these are the kinds of challenges that we have. Till date in the trading industry, we use so many signals, we use so many strategies, we use so many indicators. But has there been a single foolproof strategy? There would have been nobody in this world would go for work, right? So markets are always, not dependable. So there is no foolproof single strategy in order for us to be successful in the trading industry as such. See, 99.9% we can be successful, but 0.1% can be fatal as always, right? So at highly volatile markets, why cryptocurrency industry is highly volatile? Because trading is not restricted to one particular country. It is being happening in across the globe. Cryptocurrency trading is happening in almost 100 plus countries. So the levels of volumes that get traded are enormous. So the buy also happens at a huge level and the sell also happens at a huge level. So that is where, the markets are highly volatile. So in these kinds of market scenarios, how do you manage your capital? That's the most important. And the last but not the least, the markets operate round the clock, 24/7/365. Even if I spend time in the markets, the question comes, how do I spend 24/7/365 in the markets to justify how I trade? So that's again the biggest question mark that comes into picture. So in order to avoid all this, we use artificial intelligence as a concept to trade, right? So why AI? Because as I said, these softwares don't have any emotions. So the softwares help us to close all the trades only in profits. And compounding is one of the most important aspects why people do investments, right? So when we're talking about going for a job, or we talk about, working somewhere, or we are self-employed or being in a business, the most important aspect is we are not able to compound, or we are not able to clone ourselves. I cannot make myself as twice or four people where at the same time I take a Tamil webinar, or at the same time I take an English webinar, or at the same time I take a Hindi webinar, right? So this is my limitation. So in case if I have to do that, I have to employ people, but that is not the case with money. Money is the only commodity which has the quality to double itself. 2 rupees can become 4, 4 can become 8, 8 can become 16 respectively, right? So this is the most important aspect for wealth creation, and that is being meticulously done with the help of this technology, where compounding can be done in a flawless method using artificial intelligence. Again, we talk about efficient capital management. We talk about efficient capital management, as I said, when the markets are very volatile. How do you invest in the right mind frame or the framework, or using a particular system where I don't make losses, where I split my capital, where I average my trades and make profits? Whether is it possible? Are we doing it? I'm going to show it to you live. How do we use this particular software to average and using the dollar cost average method and make only profits instead of making any losses? So that's most important. And as I said, cryptocurrency industry operates 24/7/365, especially when we talk about people from India. Cryptocurrency industry particularly is volatile during the nights, because the majority of the operations in terms of investments are happening from the US and the Western countries in cryptocurrency industry, which is against our timelines. So how do I trade during those times where I have to sleep, right? So that is where it is very, very important for us to use a technology which is going to monitor the markets 24/7/365 for this. Is it really essential for us to monitor the markets? Yes. If you see any particular person who has made money in the trading industry would have completely dedicated his time. Just by the way we are working for 9 to 10 hours, he would have at least dedicated some 10 hours learning trading, or watching the markets, seeing global news and all these aspects he would have been well versed, right? And using indicators and understanding markets. So that's why it is most important for us to have a particular technology which does all that for us. And we're talking about low capital. And why do I say it as low capital when it comes to cryptocurrency industry trading? We talk about other industries like share markets, where you can buy a share only in a unit price, but that's not the case with cryptocurrency, right? Bitcoin's unit price is somewhere around $27,000 as of today. I need not have $27,000 in order to buy Bitcoin. Even I can start off with something like $15, $30, $50, or $100, and slowly scale up my capital. And that is also, basically, that can also be easily done with the help of artificial intelligence, where you're going to again see live trading testimonials, where people are trading with large capital as well, and people trading with small capital as well to, make good returns. So speed and accuracy. So this is again a most important aspect. When we talk about inbuilt intelligence, the markets are operating at lightning speed. We need an instrument where, it automatically, takes a buy decision or a sell decision in a fraction of a second, which has to be, of course, faster than the human mind or human capacity. In this way, software seamlessly function, whether it comes to the capital management aspect or whether it comes to the trading aspect. So now when we talk about, trading without making losses, so how do I do this? We use something called as a martingale strategy. What does a martingale strategy mean? Let's say, for example, I'm having $1,000 capital to trade. What Martingale suggested was any particular trading investments, we have to split it into two components. One is the trading investment and second is the risk component. So 20% of the component can be invested and rest 80% can be, kept as a reserve fund. Say, for example, in this example, we are talking about $200. If I'm going to invest $200, let's say when the market comes down, I've given a command for the software to buy $200. It invests $200. The moment the market goes up by 1%, I've given a command for it to sell. So it sells off and makes profit. Then again, once again, when the market comes down, it buys for $200. Again, it goes up by 1%, it sells. So again, it comes down, it buys. Again, it goes up, it sells. So this is being performed in a cyclic manner. But that's not how the markets operate, right? Markets not only go up, but markets come down as well. So when the markets come down, what do we do? The general practice that we follow is to have a stop loss. But here what we do is when the markets come down, let's say, for example, if the market is coming down by 5%, $200 from the reserve fund gets invested. Again, let's say the market comes down. Again, a $200 is invested from the reserve fund. Again, if the market comes down, again, it gets invested from the reserve fund. Say, let's say from the third position, the market starts going up. The entire 4 volumes that have been traded gets uniformly sold at that particular average price. All the entire funds are sold and we are able to make profits. So that's how the entire markets operate. Sorry. That is how we have been able to efficiently trade with this particular technology and not make even a single loss with our capital. So what is this compounding all about? We are talking about compounding, right? So how much money I can make by compounding? We have said that, we can make $1 lakh in 900 trades. How can I start? How do I start? So when we talked about the previous segments, we can have both the options worked out. Either if I want a monthly return where my investments are quite good, let's say I'm having more than $1,000 in terms of investments where I'm looking at a monthly return, that is also possible. Or let's say, for example, I don't want to take my returns, but I want to grow my capital. I want to grow my wealth. Then we are talking about something called as a 900x, 1% 900x compounding strategy. There what happens is, for example, let's say I only invest $15. I'll be making some 0.15 cents in terms of profits on my first trade. Again, I reinvest that $15.15 in my second trade. I invest both the profits and the capital in the second trade. I make one more profit. Then again, I reinvest the capital and the profits in the third trade. So that's how I trade. And when I complete 900 trades in this particular manner with 1% of profits, I would have made a return of $1.16 lakh, which is approximately around $1 crore worth of rupees. Imagine even if I'm investing around, like say, $500 to $1,000, and if I'm able to make around $1.16 lakh in terms of my returns after a couple of years, or even 3 years for a matter of fact, by just having 900 successful trades, think about the kind of growth that I have made in terms of my wealth. That's the most important. Is it really possible to do such kind of income? This is the compounding interest calculator, where we talk about the first trade giving you 0.15 cents, your 100th trade where your capital would be around $40, and in your 900th trade, your capital of investment would be around 1.15 lakhs in your trade, and the final trading profit would result in $1.16 lakh. So this is how we compound. This is how we use capital. But again, of course, we are not going to invest all of the money in a single trade. We are going to leverage this in order to reduce our risk and make money. And that's how the compounding strategy has been intelligently working for us. And we are all able to make profits without even making a single loss. So now we are talking about software as a part where it is going to trade for us, right? We have seen why softwares are more beneficial when we talk about manual trading, how it can be effective. But the biggest question when it comes to trading is my investment safe? How do I keep my capital safe, right? Just like in UPI binding, that happens, your wallet gets connected to your bank account. We are using API integration to connect the software with our wallets or with our exchange wallet, right? So when we talk about an API integration, it is nothing like a bridge which is going to connect two softwares, right? So how do I trust this API on the first place? Who is providing this API? Is it a third-party API? So all these are the questions that comes to the people's mind. But the API that is being provided is not by any particular third party. The API that is being provided is by the exchange, like Binance or Huobi, who are world's renowned international exchanges. They provide their own APIs, where these APIs are used to integrate it with our software. And we are restricting the API with a access where it can only buy and sell in our exchange account. It cannot withdraw, it cannot transfer, it cannot do any kind of universal transfers. We are restricting all other options except for trading in the exchange with the help of the restricted API access. That is why our investments are safe in the exchange. The trading funds are there in the exchange. The trades happen in the exchange. The profits are booked in the exchange. So which means that in a nutshell, the software is going to just act as an accounting ledger where it does not hold any of our trading capital. All of our trading capital is going to be there in the exchange, which is going to be quite safe. And that is why our investments are pretty safe in the exchange. So now what is the exchange that I recommend? I always recommend Binance because Binance is the world's #1 cryptocurrency exchange. Without proper KYC, you cannot even buy dollars. Forget about selling them. So without Aadhaar card or your e-Aadhaar verification, we will not be able to buy even dollars. Because after validating our KYC, then only we will be able to make any kind of purchases or withdrawal from Binance. Approximate average trading volume on a per day basis. The trading volume of every 24 hours is 8.9 lakh crore dollars, which is $1 billion US. That's the magnitude of trade that happens in Binance. It's 100% secured exchange, zero complaints exchange. The most important aspect is deposit and withdrawal is 24/7/365. Say, for example, I had invested some $1,000. I've been trading for more than 20-25 days. Suddenly a family emergency has come. I need to withdraw my funds. I need not ask permission from anybody. I need not even wait for the, wait till the morning comes. Let's say the emergency where somebody is hospitalized, I have to make a payment by 1 o'clock to the hospital. I can withdraw my entire trading funds by 1 o'clock in the night. I can encash the money, straight away take it to my bank account and I can make the payments. That's how I'm having my entire investment in my control. I need not give it to any particular person for making revenues from trading. And the most important aspect is why Binance especially is, we are talking about cryptocurrencies which are listed in Binance are highly qualified. They have a particular qualification criteria before enlisting any particular cryptocurrency in the exchange. So when we talk about these kinds of cryptocurrencies, these are pretty safe for us to trade. And it's a pioneer, of course, because it's the first largest exchange, and the second largest and the first largest exchange has a difference of 10 times in terms of volumes, trading volumes. That's the kind of magnitude how big Binance is. And the biggest good news is we need not pay a single rupee in order to open an account with Binance. Opening an account in Binance is completely free. So that's the most important aspect. So now we have seen that what exchange is used. What software am I using? Why am I using the software? See, basically, when we talk about artificial intelligence or any particular software, for a matter of fact, two most important aspects that you have to consider. One is how agile the software is. Second is basically what kind of upgrades that they bring into picture. So that's why we are using Royal Q to trade in signals. We are actually trading through signals that are automated in our systems. These signals are interpreted into this software. And that is how the entire trading happens in this particular software. Royal Q is a US based organization where I'm able to trade in spot markets, grid markets, or future markets. I'll be able to trade in all these three markets based on the market's movements and based on the market condition. I can do a semi-automation by using signals to trade, or I can do a full automation method by using cycle method to trade. There are more than 25 lakh satisfied customers. One of the most advanced softwares when it comes to the AI. API integration provides the facility for the software only to trade. It has zero access to our funds. And more than 1,330 crores in terms of profits have been generated for customers using the software. And the most important aspect is I am not trading in any particular token that comes into the market. The top 74 coins which are listed in the major exchanges are only available in the software for trading, because Again, when we talk about the top 75 coins, that will have the major supply capacity, or that will have the major volatility, which will help us to trade and make maximum amount of returns. That is why we are recommending RoyalQ as a software for us to trade and make revenues in trading. So as I said, how do we trade is using automatic and a semi-automatic method. We provide signals, which is again automated. And these, with the help of these signals, you will be able to earn 10 to 20% every month easily by trading. And almost like say 90 to 150 signals we are providing on an every monthly basis for the customers to trade. And take these signals, use these signals to make revenue. And trading is 100% in your control. That's the most important aspect. You are not giving this particular money to any particular person. You are provided a lot of materials, lot of trainings on how this entire software functions, how to take these signals, how to use the capital efficiently, and trade on your own and generate profits on your own and see those profits in your exchanges. And as I said, we have a very, very, very strong and robust support system. We have more than 2,000 plus people in our trading community across Tamil Nadu as of now. And across India, we have more than 100 plus customers who are using the software and who are using our signals to trade and who are making a lot of profits. And the trading is not only with respect to, people who understand software. This trading is even applicable for basic level beginners. So right from the basic level, we train them in all the concepts, right from software basics to how to open an account in exchange basics and all this stuffs. So I'm going to anyhow throw a light into all this kind of support systems on the third part. But before going into that, let us see who and all have made live profits using the software, who and all have made profits by trading in the software, and what kind of returns that they are making. So Sajan, over to you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks for the presentation. And the first turn goes to Mr. Manigandavel. Mr. Manigandavel, yeah, you can share your profit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everyone.
Sir, how are you?
Yeah, I am good, sir. I hope you too.
Yeah, fine. Fantastic.
Yeah. Hello everyone. This is Manigandavel from Salem, Tamil Nadu. Basically, I am working in private sector from Bangalore. I have an interest in trading, but at the same side, I have tons and tons of hesitation to start. The reason behind that one is loss. On one fine day, I got a webinar detail about crypto tech world. On same day, I attended the webinar and I got a detail without loss how we can able to do the trade. So I was impressed quite. So on next day itself, I start my trading with a very basic capital of $15. By using that $15, I got some confidence. After a few trades, I boosted my capital to $55. By using that $55, so far I earned 21% of the profit. I just actually this is my profit ledger here. Actually, I started exactly 2 months back. Due to my tight schedule, I am not able to trade completely. But by using my capital, I am damn sure I got 21% of the profit. And one more very beautiful thing here is what I learned in very first day. Till the date, I found I got same sweetness from the RoyalQ app. That is
Manigandavel,
zero
just a
loss.
minute.
Yeah.
Manigandavel.
Sorry, yes.
Are you a trader or?
No. I am not at all. Even I don't have any knowledge about it. By using your knowledge transfer only, I got few things. Few bits and bytes I am getting. Now I used to trade with your guidance only.
Okay. Thank you.
So finally, I just want to thank you, Mr. Sajan and Mr. Balamurli, and one more big thanks to the community Crypto Tech World.
Yeah. Thank you very much. The next comes to Suresh. I think you're online. You can share your testimony. Mr. Suresh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to everybody. My name is Suresh. I am from Chennai. My native is Karur, but working in a private company, Chennai. Financially, my crisis very high. So, second income need to my problem. So, I am search in social media and another option for earn.
You can share your screen, Suresh. Please share your screen. You can show the proof, right? Yes.
I also saw ad from Facebook. Join the webinar and how to trade with zero loss and 10 to 10% monthly.
How much have you invested, Suresh?
So just $15 only started.
Okay.
Then I will input to $100, sir.
Yeah, go to your revenue, Suresh. Please show your revenue.
Just to started 13, 8.
Okay.
Increase capital $30. After I will start trade.
So in total, you may be able to make dollars of $30, right? In total.
$100 capital, $30
Okay.
profit, sir.
So almost 30% profit in just 1.5 months.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, excellent, Suresh. Very good.
Thanks
Thanks
to
for sharing.
Cryptotech World.
Yeah.
Thanks for guiding to me. Cryptotech World, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Next, Mr. Arun, you can share your testimony. Mr. Arun from Kerala. Yes.
Yes. Hello, friends.
Yes.
Hi, Arun.
Yes.
Suresh,
can you hear
please,
me?
you can stop sharing.
Yeah. We are able to hear you, Arun. Please.
Okay. Like I am Arun. I am Arun from Kerala. I am currently working in Chennai, and I am part of Cryptotech World for the last 2 months. And I have attended a webinar, and I got convinced that this whole process is very trustworthy, and like we can earn from cryptocurrency genuinely. And this is my results. I am sharing it. Like in the last 2 months, with just $75, very minimum investment, I got almost 29.9 USD. Okay, this is my profits.
Which is
And now,
near about 40%, right?
Yes. Now I am really confident that I can increase my capital to at least 1,000 USD so that I can earn much more. And with the support that Cryptotech World gives me, it's like every week I am getting more and more knowledge, and every week I am getting more confident to play with this like AI software, because it empowers us. Like if we have more capital, we gain more and we get more knowledge. And I'm really hopeful for this opportunity.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Mr. Tilagaraj sir, are you there? You can share your screen. Tilagaraj sir? Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
I'm Tilagaraj from Chennai. Just a minute, sir.
Yes, sir. Please share your screen so you can save your time.
I'm nearly about 40 years. I'm searching for passive income for a very long time. Recently, I moved from inner Tamil Nadu to Chennai. I saw the social media advertisement for various schemes. But 2 months before, I attended webinar for Cryptotech World. Their commitment level is very convinced for promised for 5 to 10% only. Others telling
profit. Wow, super, sir. Excellent.
Actually, I started for 1 month. This is for 1 month business, 1 month profit.
So, sir, so what's your capital? $1,000, right?
$1,000, sir. Last month, 12th, I started my actual business trading. For it's a very without loss. Every day I am having the income. I am searching for passive income only. I am a salary class. It's a very effective, efficient part for regular, day by day regular. These days, initial stage very lesser, $1 or $2 only. After that, for
$16, $15, $17. Wow, super, sir.
Some 1 or 2 days I am not able to concentrate for that one. Average of around $10 at present.
Sir, Tilagaraj, the total profit is near about 15% in the 1 month.
Yes.
That is really good, sir. 15%.
I am not expected this much of income. This is the
Sir, have you made any losses during this process?
No, sir. That is without loss only. Their commitment is only for if once without loss, others interference is not there. In my account, in my knowledge only, I am doing this business. So excellent income. Excellent. Thanks to Cryptotech World.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Next comes Sendil sir from USA.
Hi, Sendil.
Balamurali, please give me the.
Hi, Sendil. Sendil, are you there from US?
You should be there. Sendil's.
Sendil, is he there?
Yes,
Hello.
yes, he's there. He's
Can
there.
you hear me?
Hey, hi, Sendil.
Yes,
Can
yes, sir. Good evening.
Good morning, Sendil.
Good evening. Well, good morning. Okay, good evening for you.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to all of you. My name is Sendil Nathan. Basically, I'm from Chennai, but I'm living in US for the past 4+ years. I'll not spend much time. I'll give a short update. So I started my journey with RileQ and Cryptotech World only last month. Exactly, I completed 1 month, I would say. So I started on September 12th, and my journey is very promising, and I've made very good progress with respect to my trading for the past 1 month. So if I show let me know once you're able to see my screen. I think someone has to unshare it. But I think someone is sharing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sendil, you can share your screen.
Yeah, I'll share my
Yes.
screen. Hold on. Sorry, my voice is not that good. I'm not well.
Yeah, it's okay.
No issues. It's
Yeah.
all about.
How is the climate there?
Climate is getting worse, I would say. Fall started. So, okay, let me know if you're able to see my screen.
Yes,
We are
yes,
able to
clear.
see the screen.
Okay, I'll go into the revenue details. So, as I said, if you see, I started. This is my history. I started on 12th of September, and slowly, gradually, the profits got increased. I had a profit of $6, $4, $14, and in 1 day I had $38. And overall, as on date, if you see, there is a profit of $171 for 1 month. So I slowly increased my capital. I started out with $5,000 and finally ended up with $2,000. So as Bala explained in the beginning, out of $2,000, the half is retained as reserve fund, and only half of it I'm using for trading. So out of those $1,000, I've made $171 in 1 month. So even if we consider the entire $2,000 capital, I'm around 9% average
Great.
returns in 1 month.
So if we are talking about the trading capital that is getting used, we are making around 17.2%, right? 17.1%.
Yes, yeah. I use only the $1,000 because the other 1,000 is for
The
reserve fund. So very rarely it gets used. Otherwise, everything gets executed within the $1,000 limit. So, but I'm considering the overall. So, but 17% in 1 month is no one else will be able to achieve it without any proper risk management and so on.
And
So
have
what
you
I
made any
like
losses,
the most-
Sendil? You have made more than
Yeah.
50 trades, right? I think 50 to 60
Yes, I
trades.
made more than 50 trades. We can very clearly see it here. Every day, everything ended up in green. So there is no red we could see here. So everything ended up on the positive note. So everything is in profit. Not even a single trade in loss.
Great, Sendil.
And also, I would like to touch upon one aspect here is that we speak about support and other things. There are multiple vendors outside, even if you do share market trading or forex trading. What I personally feel about Cryptotech World, whether it is Sajan or especially with Bala, they're there to support us anytime. Because I'm in US where there is a 9.5 hours of time zone behind India. So that means if it is morning or afternoon for me, it is late in the night or late early mornings for them. So I used to call around 2 o'clock early morning, India time to Bala. He picks up his phone and he continues to discuss with me till 3:30. So that is the support we get from Cryptotech World. That is the ownership they take. It is not just we just customers, and we ensure that customers are comfortable until they feel comfortable to run their trading on their own. Hats off to both of you. Thank you so much for all your support. This motivates me because for the first month I had my capital of $2,000, and now I've increased my capital to $3,000 from this month onwards.
Wow, that's
Great,
amazing.
great,
Great.
Sanjay. So thanks a lot for
Yeah.
this detailed sharing. So Sajan, can you share yours, and you can
Yeah,
also
yeah,
explain
yeah.
dollar cost average
Yes,
method, as we are
yes,
running
yes.
out of time.
Thanks everyone for your sharing. Let me share my experience. Hi, my name is Sajan Kumar. Basically, I'm a BE mechanical engineer. So I'm in the cryptocurrency industry for the past 3 years. And I work for a lot of companies like Tata Motors, Caterpillar, and my last company was Mercedes-Benz. I was an on-road employee. In 2020, I resigned my job due to job stress. I was engaged 41. Then I was really stuck. I don't know what to do. In the COVID, I entered crypto in 2020 June month. 6 months, I earned some good income in crypto. In 2021, the real thing started. I had near about 3 lakhs of money in my hand. I started trading as a just for fun. I don't know what to do, but what happened was I don't know anything about trading. I was zero knowledge, nothing, no idea. 3 months I did trading with no knowledge, no training. I lost near about 2.5 lakhs in 3 months. I lost all my money. I learned a lot. I got really frustrated of trading. One of my friend came to me. He told about Royal Q, but he told one thing: the Royal Q does only trading. He told one more thing: it makes only profit. It never make a loss. And my funds will be there in Binance. Then he decided to start the business. Like Balamuri told, whenever your money, your capital goes from your goes from your, it's not your own control, means that's it. It's going to be a scam, whatever it may be. I lost many things in crypto. After I came to Royal Q, I earned a lot. Let me share my experience. This is my Royal Q software. I own multiple accounts. This is one of my accounts. Royal Q cutoff time is 9:30 p.m. in Indian time, Singapore time. So today power is $0.3. See, we are in training. It has made a profit around 9:35, just before half an hour. Yesterday $2.6. 11th of that yesterday profit is $51. 1 day profit $3.5, $14, $4.5, $9, $7.7, $8.5, $19, $31. One good thing is, guys, my money is there in Binance, in my own control. I can take it anytime. Nobody is the boss for my money. I am the only boss. See, my profit, there is an 18th last week is 1 day profit. Highest profit is $112. Just in 1 day. I almost recovered my bot cost. $112 is only possible in Royal Q because it works restless efficiently. $112, $19, $10, $13, $3, $6. It almost makes profits every day. Almost I earned near about 1% every day, 1% on an average from my capital. My total capital is $3,000. Out of that, I was able to make $1,477 in the past 4 months. I was able to recover my 60% capital in just 4 months. I'm not a trading expert. I'm just a beginner, just learning tradings, the basic things. $9, $6, $11, $0.4. So it makes only profit, guys. So thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity.
Hey, thanks, Sajan. Thanks a lot, Sajan. So, Sajan, can you show the dollar cost average method? Why it doesn't make profit? Why it doesn't make any losses?
Let me show WLD coin. Yeah, there is a coin called WLD, wild coin, which signal was given on. Just a minute. Let me open the thing to you. I think you can see my screen.
Yeah. Please share the transaction.
Yeah, this particular coin signal was given on. Hold on for a minute. I think. Yeah. That is on 8th of September. It has bought the price of 1.622. The second trade was taken on 1.617. So then what happened? The market went down to 1.525. There's an option called subsell mode, where when you have sufficient capital, you can add into that. Even Royal Q can even make profits in downtrend market. It is possible only with Royal Q. I can challenge that. It is not possible in manual trading at all. You can't do that. You can't do that. It may substitute about $0.3. Again, it is bought for 1.526. it has made another subsidy of $2.5 in downtrend market, 1.547, 1.549, 1.34% of the profit of $0.8, then 1.2% with $0.3. The final thing came on yesterday with a profit of $43 with a profit of 1.75%, with a total capital of $2,465. This is called subsell. It's possible only in Royal Q. Whenever the market goes down, the bot will never make a loss. It will even give you profits in the downtrend market. So this is called DCA, dollar cost averaging method.
And that's how you have made your profits, right?
Yes. I was very happy yesterday because I got a profit of $51, right? Very good profit, just in one day. Just in one trade.
That's great.
Yeah,
so
thank you very much.
This is how we use DCA for for making profits even in the downtrend markets, and most importantly, we don't make any losses in the capital. Even though the market goes on a floating loss kind of a scenario, constantly at the backside, when we talk about the transaction data, there is some or the other floating profits that is always happening on the subsell mode. When we have an efficient capital to manage, when we are able to trade. So what is required in order for us to start? For us to start, activate the software and start trading or do a pilot, basically, all you need is just $150, basically. This $150 is inclusive of your software cost as well. So you can join the signal trading community. You can learn a lot of stuff. You can start learning the basics about the software. Avail the cryptocurrency consulting services as Senthil or anybody else have spoken about. Avail all the kind of supports and all the trainings and all the assistance that we provide, and start trading. Basically, learn the software, but starting with a very small capital. Don't think about making small profits. It is more important for us to first understand how the entire software works, how this software works, how this trading happens. Then you will itself start improving your capital, increasing your capital, because you will understand how the entire mechanism starts coming into picture. You will understand the capital management method. You will understand the risk management process that we have with the help of the trainings, and then you will slowly start increasing the capital on your own. The most important aspect here is you will not give your funds to anybody. You will use the software. You will start trading. You will start making money. You will start learning. And even in a matter of fact, you will become so much of experts that you will start teaching others how to use this software to make money. That's the most important aspect of this particular concept that we are talking about here. So out of that $50 in terms of investment, $120 goes towards the software's annual fee. Any particular software product, that they always sell about in licenses. So for one particular license that one can procure, which can be used for one particular year, we will be paying $120 to use this software. Apart from that, we will be shelling out 20% of our trading profits, not on our capital. We will be sharing 20% on our trading profits. So Royal Q does not make any particular money when we even invest 10 lakhs in our exchange. Royal Q makes money only if we make profits worth of 2 lakhs in that particular 10 lakhs. That is where it takes 20% of our profit. So that is the most important aspect when it comes to the commercials. So when we talk about $120 for a year, we are talking about approximately spending 27 rupees per day for some particular instrument, which is going to 24/7/365 trade for us and make money with the help of the signal. So what kind of value offerings that we are providing as a community, right? So people always talk about, the kind of support that is most important. See, anybody can start trading, anybody can promote a particular concept, but how do I get educated, or how do I get empowered in order from myself in order to use something? That's the most important aspect when it comes to, trading, right? So, and especially when we talk about financial instruments where we are talking about investing money, we need proper guidance on how the entire system works, how the software is going to work, how I'm going to divide my capital and keep so that, I make maximum amount of return. So these are some important aspects that we are talking about, right? So this is what we offer. Just for 1,000 rupee worth of community fee for a lifetime, one-time payment of 1,000 rupees to enroll in the community, which is actually, available for till the end of this webinar. See, signals is the most important aspect. Any particular person now selling signals is becoming big. right? You shell out $50, $200, $300 per month in order to get signals for you to trade. But we are maintaining an automated ecosystem where we give signals free of cost for the entire 1 year worth of journey where people want to trade. You don't have to pay for signals for even a single rupee. You need not pay for you to use the signals and trade. And the most important aspect is live training and webinars are provided. We talk about live trainings and webinars. We have Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Thursdays dedicated for trainings. So these are the days where, we train people, and even Sundays we are adding for people because, people are coming from English language as well. So we will be adding Fridays and Sundays also going forward in our training schedules, where people learn completely about a lot of aspects when it comes to trading. And the most important aspect is people who and all are, availing the software, or who and all are activating the software. There is one particular advanced trading software, advanced trading workshop, which we give, which talks about the complete, efficiency of the software, which takes the complete virtual tour about the software. How do we integrate it with the exchange? What kind of features are available in the software? How do we interpret signals? How do we keep it as a preset system which helps you in trading? And all this stuff along with the capital management. This has been given as a complete trading workshop free of cost for people who enroll and activate the software. And apart from that, cryptocurrency as a consulting. When we talk about consulting, it's not basically, clarifying doubts. Say, for example, when it comes to trading, every particular person will have some or the other target. Let's say if I'm going to invest this much, what kind of returns that I can expect in a year's period of time, or in a quarterly period of time, or I need to make this much money every month. So what would be the ideal investment that I have to make for me to have efficient risk management, as well as, trade and make not any losses and make only profits. So these are the kinds of different scenarios where we consult with people, we help them, we provide them a particular, experience, or even we customize solutions for them, basically. And this is the kind of support that we provide just for 1,000 rupees, a value worth of 40,000 rupees worth of value. All these bonuses are just given for 1,000 rupees worth of community enrollment fee. And this is available only till the end of this program. And as I said, the topics that we cover in trainings are like something like this: software activation, API integration part, exchange account opening, KYC verifications, Royalty as a software as complete virtual tour, Binance as an exchange complete virtual tour, signal settings and preset for complete automation and semi-automation, capital management and compounding, blockchain and cryptocurrency basics as such. And even we talk about, individual mentors who are allocated for people, because, often they will not be able to get in touch with us. So we ensure that, people are given some sufficient people where, they can clarify doubts with those experts as well, who have been trading for quite some time. Because when we talk about all these live trading webinars, you will be able to see all the people who are trading there, who will be coming up and asking different doubts that they have when it comes to their capital. So when they learn all these kinds of aspects, when they get clarified on all these doubts, you will also be able to understand a lot of things, and you will be able to see a lot of knowledge insight or knowledge transfer that happens within the community. So that's the most important aspect about our community. And all these training programs are on non-working hours. It happens during India time, 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. in the night. So this is even possible for working class community people to come after office hours and attend these webinars and get well equipped with these trainings. So that's what we offer. And apart from that, when we activate software, before tomorrow night, who and all are activating the software and starting their trading journey, they will be able to get 75 lakhs worth of top cryptocurrency from Cryptotech World community as a bonus, as an activation bonus. So this particular coin is very special because it's a top listed coin in Binance. In fact, it is in the top 60 of the world, and it has been, this particular coins project has been acquired by one of the third generation cryptocurrency coins, which is available in the markets. And that is why we are expecting that this coin will grow at least, like say, 10 lakh times after the post halving period. So even if we are talking about 10 paise increase after holding 1 crore 175 lakh worth of coins, we are talking about a magnitude of making 7.5 lakh worth of revenue only with this particular coin. So that's the kind of speciality when we talk about the activation bonus and the other stuffs. So so we have come to the last part where we have shared the interest form. You and all are ready to activate the software. We've shared the interest form in the chat box. You can fill the interest forms, and whoever have doubts can put your doubts in the chat box. And people who are making the community fee payment, this is my direct GPay number. You can make it to my direct GPay number, and you can send the screenshots through WhatsApp of the 1,000 rupees community fee that you have paid. And also you can mention your name, besides the screenshot, so that our team will get in touch with you. Once you fill the interest form, our team will get in touch with you tomorrow based on the time slots that you have given for software activation, and you will be given expert guidance, and you will be given a hand-in-hand software guidance. From your own account, you will be activating your Binance exchange. From your own account, you will be activating your software, and from your own account, you will be trading. So this kind of facility in terms of providing customized support that we will be providing tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So for that, you have to fill up the interest forms that has been put in the chat box, and also you will have to send the payment confirmation for the community fee, which is available as an offer, one-time offer, till this webinar ends. And any particular questions that you have till now, you can all put it in the chat box. We'll be able to answer your questions. Any doubts?
If you have any doubts, you can raise your hand.
Whoever are making the payments, kindly you can share your payment screenshots as well.
Mr. Ramakant Pandey, you have texted me. Hello, sir. If you have doubts, you can raise your hand, sir. If you have any doubts, you can raise your hand.
Any doubts, you can raise the hands so that we'll be able to you can put it in the chat box as well.
Ram, actually, Balamal, Hindi, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Ramakant Pandey has some doubts. Can clarify him. Mr. Ramakant sir, you can talk.
Sir, namaste sir, आप बात कर सकते हो.
हेलो.
हाँ सर, नमस्ते.
बोलिए.
नमस्कार सर.
नमस्कार
सर. एक्चुअली ये जो इंग्लिश में बताया हो सर, वो हमारी लैंग्वेज है, हिंदी है सर.
हाँ.
वो मेरी समझ में नहीं आया है, आपने क्या बताया क्या नहीं, बट समझा था कि रॉयल क्यू है कोई सॉफ्टवेयर, तो क्रिप्टो के बारे में उतना मैं समझा, बट मतलब वो नहीं समझ आया कि लैंग्वेज में क्या बोले आप.
सर बेसिकली ट्रेडिंग के लिए ये सॉफ्टवेयर इस्तेमाल करते हैं सर. हम आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ ये ट्रेड करता है, तो हम लोग एक्सचेंज के साथ इसको इंटीग्रेट करते हैं और वो अपने आप ट्रेडिंग कर लेता है और हमारा फंड्स हमारे एक्सचेंज में सिक्योर्ड रहता है. यही कॉन्सेप्ट है सर, सिंपल.
अच्छा सर. तो सर एक्चुअली एक बात और बोलना था कि सर अभी तो मेरे पास फिलहाल पैसा नहीं है, बट मैं 1 तारीख को इसको ज्वाइन कर सकता हूँ सर.
हाँ ठीक है.
1 तारीख को 1000 रुपए में अवेलेबल रहेगा या नहीं रहेगा वो
सर. ये कम्युनिटी फी सिर्फ आप पे करोगे तो कुछ फायदा नहीं है सर, क्योंकि ये सॉफ्टवेयर जो है आपको एक्टिवेट करना पड़ेगा और ट्रेडिंग करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि ये सॉफ्टवेयर जो है हम ट्रेडिंग के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं, राइट. सो कम्युनिटी फी में आपको सिर्फ ट्रेनिंग मिलेगा. ये ट्रेनिंग रख के आप ना ट्रेडिंग कर सकते हो या ना सॉफ्टवेयर इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो.
क्या सर, थोड़ा आवाज कट के आ रहा है आपका.
सर सॉफ्टवेयर का कॉस्ट 12,000 के आसपास रहेगा. आपको सॉफ्टवेयर एक्टिवेट करके ट्रेडिंग में इन्वेस्टमेंट्स करना पड़ेगा, तभी आपको ये फायदा रहेगा.
हाँ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं सर, वो मैं उस टाइम पे कर सकता हूँ, बट ये
कम्युनिटी वाला एक काम करते हैं सर, मैं आपको बाद में कांटेक्ट करने के लिए बताता हूँ. आपका नंबर आप ड्रॉप कर दीजिए चैट बॉक्स में. मैं आपको 1 तारीख के बाद कांटेक्ट करने के लिए बोल दूंगा.
ओके सर, मैं नंबर दे देता हूँ.
ठीक है सर. So any particular doubts you have, you can please clarify.
Mr. Gurbinder, can you sir, can raise your hands, or I can unmute you, Mr. Gurbinder. Yes, sir, you can talk now. Mr. Gurbinder, you can talk now. I have unmuted you. Yeah, tell me, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm well, very good.
Yeah,
so what I understand is first I have to pay you 1,000 rupees
Yes.
to get your membership, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I have to pay 150 to a Royal Q to activate a software. Is it?
$120 is actually the software cost, sir.
Okay, and then
so you will be keeping $10 as fuel fee, because see, this particular software takes 20% from our trading profits, right? But since it does not have any access to our trading funds, we keep it as $10 or $20 as an advanced fund in the fuel wallet. Where whenever it makes profits, it automatically cuts 20%. Sir,
Okay.
Ramkant, sir, you can mute Ramkant's this thing.
Gurbinder sir, just a minute. Just a minute.
Yeah. So Gurbinder sir, now you can speak, sir.
Yeah, Gurbinder sir, you can talk now. Yeah, I thought was
Gurbinder sir, you can unmute. You can unmute, sir.
You can unmute. Yes, sir. Yes.
Gurbinder sir, you can unmute.
Sorry, I have muted. Sir, please unmute now. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
Okay,
So people start trading with a pilot of $20. And once they slowly start seeing profits, once they slowly come to the training programs, once they slowly understanding how the entire software works, and once they learn about the, how the signals are operated, how the capital is to be managed, how much capital can be efficiently used for trading to make larger trading profits. So all these things they learn, and then they slowly start increasing their capital and they start making profits.
Okay, so what I got from you is that 120 is for software, and then $100 I have to put again so that I can trade with that, right? After that,
you can even start with $20. $20 is the minimum. So,
okay, got it.
120 for the software, $10 for the fuel fee, and $20 you can start off with minimum as a trading capital. You can start attending the training programs, you can learn about the software, and then you can slowly capitalize and you can slowly start increasing your capital.
Okay, so my money should always be in Binance, right? Not in RoyalQ.
The money will always be in Binance, sir. Only this 120 and this fuel fee that you are paying would be in RoyalQ. All your entire money would be there in Binance. Software has nothing to do with our capital, trading capital.
Okay, great. So is there any loss chances also?
Sir, loss chances doesn't happen because we are doing a DCA on our capital.
Okay.
So you might have seen, right? Every particular trade will always end up only in profits. I can show, 10, 15, 20 trades continuously in this program.
Yeah,
but due to time availability, So the basic thing is, if we are understanding how the entire capital management concept works, how the entire signal process comes, everybody is confident enough to, increase their capital. And you might have seen live testimonials from across the country, sir.
Yeah, I saw that. So, okay, now I have to start. I have to pay 1,000 rupees today, and then what we will do later, right?
Yes.
Okay,
this is just a one-time cost, sir. It's just a lifetime one-time fee.
Okay,
we don't charge monthly, or we don't charge anything recurring and all. Since we are a trading community, we are providing round the clock this training programs and everything. This is just a community fee that we are paying.
It's like a services, means it's a training also, and it gives us signals also, right?
Yes,
exactly. Yes.
For everything, we don't charge separately and also it's just this one-time 1,000 rupees and they all start. That's all.
So means this is your service charges. This means I get training and I get signals when to buy and where to exit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So not only signals. Once you join the business, you will be added in the WhatsApp group. It's a closed community. You get all the support in the community, sir. It's not only just signals. Yes.
And it will be like a throughout the year training, sir. It is not something where we give 7 to 8 trainings and we say, you can start on your own.
No, I understand, because we are fresher in this, right? So we don't know what to buy and when to buy.
Yeah.
Right. So that support you are giving us, right?
Yes, that will take care, sir.
Okay, great. So, okay, let me pay you and then we start from.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for all your support.
Yeah. And you can also fill the interest form that we have put in the chat box as well.
I can get in chat box.
It's already there in chat box. You can see the interest form.
You can anyhow put it once again, no? Sajan?
Just hold on for a minute. Sorry. You can unmute Santosh. There's awesome doubts.
1 minute. I'm just unmuting Santosh.
Yes, I have put the interest form. Gurbinder sir, parallelly you can make the payment for the particular number.
I'm not able to see any Santosh here.
Well, just hold on for a minute. Santosh, I think is not there in the meeting.
Yeah.
You also doubt. N681 Santosh. Or is there? Mr. N681. I think he's not there. Okay.
It's okay.
Fine. Mr. Gurbinder sir, please go ahead and make the payment and send the screenshot once you make the payment, particular number. So,
Anybody else has any doubts, you can ask, or
Doubts?
even you can send a chat
yes, sir.
for
Yes.
us to, understand your question and, give you answers.
Come on, guys, ask some doubts. We have come for a discussion. We are come here for making money, not just watching the speech. We are expecting more doubt from you. Yes, Ravi Kumar Gandhi. Yes, I can ask some doubts. Mr. Ravi Kumar. I think just a minute.
Yeah, this N681 has joined.
I think it's not.
N681 Santosh.
Has he joined again?
Yeah, he has joined. Hi, Santosh, you can unmute and speak. Do you have any doubts?
Mr. Ravi Kumar, you can ask the doubts, sir. Mr. Ravi Kumar.
Yeah. Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
sir.
So you are saying that the software cost is $120.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is for the yearly or like how it is?
It's yearly, sir. It's yearly.
Yearly, sir. Just $10 per month, sir. Just $0.3 per day. That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
So after that, I have to give the 20% cut in my profit, right?
Only
That
in
is only in our
profits.
profits, sir.
Yeah.
So,
All in profits,
yeah.
Yes.
irrespective of my capital.
Irrespective of your capital.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, Mr. Ravi Kumar, you can fill the interest form.
Average people can make around, if your capital is decent enough, you'll be able to anywhere make around 10 to 20% monthly easily.
Yes.
Without making a single loss. That's the most important aspect.
So people can fill the interest form if you're really interested to join the business. Later on, we can contact you to proceed further. There is no thing to join. We are not forcing anyone to join tomorrow itself. Again, it's your choice.
Sir, I've got, 1 rupee from Gurpreet, sir. Sir, you can put the rest amount, sir. I've got 1 rupee from you, sir. Gurpreet, sir.
Gurpreet, sir. Yes.
Gurpinder, sir.
Yeah, testing. He's just testing.
Yeah, yes, just tested it.
Yes. Okay. Lenin.
Gurpinder, sir, you can make the payment and you can confirm. I have received 1 rupee from you. You can make the rest of the payment and confirm. You can put it in the chat box. You can fill up in the WhatsApp group and you can put it in the chat box and then we can take it.
Mr. Lenin, are you there?
I have received the payment, sir.
Yeah.
So
Mr.
congratulations,
sir.
Gurpinder, sir. Welcome to the community.
Sir.
Congratulations. So, we can...
Mr. Lenin, are you there? Mr. Lenin? If you are there, please raise your hand. I can unmute you. You can ask your doubts.
Sir. Okay, so I've got the payments from him. So I hope he has. Lenin, sir, you can unmute and speak. Lenin, sir.
Mr. Lenin, Santosh, Hindi webinar will be done later, sir. That's a future plan. Not now. That's the future plan. Mr. Lenin, sir, are you there? You can, Lenin, sir, you can speak now. Yeah. Mr. Lenin, sir, you can speak now. Yeah.
Sir, Bala sir, good evening.
Yeah, hi, sir. Good evening.
If I am not interested to activate your bot, can you include me in your WhatsApp group for signals only?
Sir, even if I include you in the signal group, it might not be effective, sir, because these signals are tailor-made for the bots. These are not signals that are actually, available for ordinary methodology of trading. So these signals are effective because we are able to use DCAM strategy. That is why we are able to make great returns with the help of this bot.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So
Sir,
manually
actually,
giving the signal is not possible there. It is again it is we are going back to old methods. We want to advance our trading systems there. We are going back to old system.
And
It's
moreover,
always,
sir, even let's
yeah.
assume that if I'm giving you my signal, and for example, you have started trading the signal, we don't have any guarantee as to when it will make profits and come, right? Say, for example, in the morning at 3 a.m., it actually came up by 2%. But at that point of time, you were sleeping, you were not able to book the profits. And let's say, assume that you woke up only by 7 a.m. By the time you woke up, the market again came back down. So what is the use of actually having the signal, sir? I hope you got the point,
okay,
Levin.
sir. Sir, actually,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got, sir. Actually, sir, one more query. Actually, I have not any trading knowledge for crypto. Can I shine in this
Yeah,
field?
easily,
Yeah, you can
easily,
start.
sir, easily,
Anybody
sir.
can start. Anybody can start this business. It's not an issue.
Easily you can start, sir. Easily you can start. Easily you can learn, and you can make profits from this, sir.
Okay, sir. Please, last one question.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
From what day I can make a profit?
Sir, from day one, everybody makes profits, sir. So from day one, every particular person makes profit. The moment they activate, the moment they start with signals, the moment they start operating, the bot does its work. So from
Sir,
day one, people make profits.
Really, sir?
Yes.
Yes, it's possible, sir.
So there are a lot of people who have made it from day one, sir.
Can I share the community, Bala? Possible.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or if you want me to share, I'll share.
Yeah, actually, we have two communities. I think you can see my screen. We have two communities in our Cryptotech world. See, today, Manikanda Vela has made a profit of 1% from his Phil coin with a profit of $0.15. He's basically an IT engineer, just working part-time. See, guys, don't just complicate this business. It's very easy. Everything is set. Everything is set. Just you apply settings. That's it. It takes hardly 30 seconds, not much of a time. It's as simple as that. See, another person, Mr. Anbaragan, he's a professor from Tamil Nadu. He has made a profit of $0.15. See, Mr. Anbaragan has made a profit of $0.9 total profit, the capital $15. Ilayaraja, basically, he's a farmer. He's a farmer in Tamil Nadu from southern part of Tamil Nadu, Madurai. He doesn't know about trading. Frankly speaking, literally speaking, he doesn't know even to speak English properly. Just I'm telling, my thing is not to demotivate him, but this is the reality. He is using software, using signals. See his profit, $0.4, $0.2, $1, $5. $0.7. Anybody can do this. It's not rocket science. Very easy software. See, Mahimay Das from Tamil Nadu, he has made a profit of $0.12. See, this is signal we give. Say, for example, today we have given a signal called FIL coin, FIL coin. This is a preset value. We give the short range, middle range, and long range, and we give the buy-in callback. These are all made for software settings. See, you can see many testimonials. Profits coming. Lead Arun from Kerala has made a profit. This Ramu from Coimbatore, this particular person, I want to tell you this person, he just started $15. He almost made 90% profit in just 2 months. Just $15. So anybody can do with any capital. There is no company you have to go for higher capital. It depends upon your interest and your financial situation. You can even start with low, then you can increase the capital gradually. This is my profit. I posted yesterday in WLD coin, $51 profit. So you can see another profit. Saranya, Mr. Arun's wife from Kerala, $14 profit she has made so far. And this another person from Tiruvannamalai, Tamil Nadu, $0.34. I'll show you another community. We have two communities basically. This person from Pondicherry, profit of $10 so far, $24, again $0.3, $0.15. So we can keep on sharing. There are many testimonials. So John Charles from Coimbatore, $97 profit with a capital of $500, just almost 20% profit in just 2 months.
Great.
So again, John Charles, $96. So there are many testimonials. There's no time to share now. I think it's more than enough. That's what. Very simple, guys. Just start the business, start learning. Our only aim is to
The
make
interest forms.
Yeah. Our only aim is to make $1 lakh, 1%, 900 trades. That's the only aim. So focus for it. Mr. Santosh, our Hindi le solidinga, that's better. Mr. Santosh, because he has more doubts, it seems. Santosh, you can unmute yourself, sir. You can talk in Hindi. Hindi mein thoda thoda malum. Bala Murli bahut acha malum.
Santosh sir.
Santosh sir, boliye. Santosh, are you there? Mr. Santosh.
We can also have it bilingual, no? The training programs, English and Hindi.
Hindi, but
so the majority of the crowds can understand, right?
But again, there will take more time.
Yeah.
Program go for 180 minutes.
Santosh is not there, I guess.
No, he's
Santosh
there,
sir, Santosh Ara.
Yes, no, not N681 Santosh. He's not talking actually. I have muted him, but
okay, it doesn't have. Let's leave it. Okay,
no,
friends.
No,
so it was.
So who are really interested can fill the form. So we'll get a call back tomorrow. Madan, I think Madan is not there. Okay. Fine. That's it, guys. You can't hear me. Santosh, you can talk, sir. I don't know what's the reason.